I used to hate being out on the field when I was a kid. I like to play soccer now, but when I was a child it was all about kickball. And you know how you get picked for teams? Well, I was always the last one to be picked. I wasn't the smallest, I wasn't the fattest, I wasn't the slowest. But for some reason nobody ever wanted me on their team. And it still gets to me now, you know, because I can play kickball. So next time you're feeling bad and down, think of me, think of me. Quite frankly, I prefer to stick with friggin' football anyway. Christ! I won't ever forget what those kids did to me. Do you recognise that sound? I've had it for the last 12 hours. I've just got home from my sister's wedding and there were just too many kids there. Not just quiet children, wild children who wouldn't shut up. They thought it was their own personal playground, this church. Running around screaming, "Bear, bear, bear! Shut up or I'll have you put down!" The frustration that is inside me. I'm all for child brutality, yeah. Especially when they don't shut up when I'm trying to have a nice time at my sister's wedding. It's only ever going to happen once, well, I hope. But little Frankie Jr., the 6-year-old snot-faced little prick, would not shut up! And you've heard it first from me right here. Next wedding, I'm taking a castrator for all the parents and a pool ball in a sock for the kids. Why do I bother trying to catch the bus and saving the planet by not using my car? And why do buses never arrive on time? Is it because the conductor is a bit thick? Well, that's why he's a bus driver in the first place, eh? Let me tell you, if you're a bus driver, you can suck it, yeah? You can suck my thumb. Still, I was waiting out there for 20 minutes for this bleeding bus and it didn't turn up, so I'm just coming back in, I'm getting changed, I'm going to go back out my car. Sod the buses, yeah? Sod the buses! Oh, now sod the wardrobe because my hand really hurts after that. Oh, God. Guys, I'm going to show you something out here. It's my girlfriend. See this? Look at her working away on her computers. She works all day long. Not far different from me. But I've got this one mate called Ben. He's a fat slob that does absolutely nothing all day long and it winds me up. He's usually found sat down here on my sofa, but today he's not. He's gone home for some sleep. Which is kind of ironic really, because that's all he does at my house. Sits here using my television, doing nothing else, just watching cartoons. And for a 23-year-old man with his whole life ahead of him, I find that pretty disgusting. Ben, fat-ass, lazy people like you should sort it out because it winds me up. People like me work hard, pay our taxes. For people like you to slob about, get fat and get heart disease and eventually die out costs us money on the National Health Service. God, it probably doesn't come over properly how angry this makes me. But please, if you're a fat moron who's just staring at the computer procrastinating, do something with your life. God. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? Right, let me turn some lights on. Boom, boom. That's much better. Do you notice how I did it just in a normal, casual way? I didn't stand there and go, "Let there be light." Like I'm some sort of mystical god or something. Like I've got some God-given right to say when sunlight should be shining down on the earth. And I hate it when people do that. They walk into the room, flick the switch on, "Let there be light." It's not funny. I've heard it a million times before. I don't care much for God, and I don't care much for you and your stupid little anecdotes. So just shut up, alright? I know sometimes the tedious of things wind me up, but my friend did it when he came into the house earlier, and I just wanted to put my fist through his face. Let there be light my arse. Do me a favour, take your little sayings and sod off. Let there be no light. Thank you very much.